Dear students, welcome to Tumala online classes. So, in the last video, we were discussing one of the topics, that is Urey-Miller's experiment. We were discussing and how did the first life that formed on this earth. So that also I had discussed. And today we shall start with a new topic, that is what are the major evidences for evolution which has taken place on this earth, right? So evidences for evolution. What are the different evidences for evolution? Suppose if evolution has taken place, what is evolution? Try to remember yourselves. It is nothing but it is the process of formation of a new species from the pre-existing ones in a long duration of time, slowly and gradually, is called as evolution, right? So this evolution, the formation of new species, whether it has taken place on this earth or not from the pre-existing ones, so as to know this one, many number of evidences are available for us, right? All those evidences, they may be sometimes so indirect evidences, right? They may be sometimes indirect evidences, sometimes they are direct evidences. So this way there are different evidences are available for us, right? And so these evidences are confined to different branches of the biology, right? From different branches of the biology, many number of sources are there with us which give evidence for this evolution which has taken place on this earth itself, right? So let us go through one by one. What are the different branches of biology that are giving these evidences? First of all, we'll go through them, right? Different branches of biology. Branches of biology, right? They are giving evidences for, right? They are giving resources for the evidence for evolution itself, right? So first of all, first one is comparative morphology and anatomy. So from morphology as well as anatomy, many number of sources are there so as to prove evolution which has taken place on this earth. Second one is comparative morphology as well as anatomy. Second one is embryology. Comparative embryological evidences are also available to us, right? Next one is physiology and even so their biochemistry. So from this branch of the biology also we have many number of sources of what? Evidences of evolution, right? So this is also one. And paleontology, right? Paleontological evidences are also available over here. And evidences from natural selection. So these are different sources of evidences for evolution are given from all these different branches of the biology. So one by one we shall discuss now. The first one is comparative morphology and anatomy, right? Comparative morphology and anatomy. So different sources are available over here, right? What are available over here? Different sources are available over here. So under these biological branches, that is morphology as well as anatomy. What are those different sources that give proofs, evidences for this evolution which has taken place on this earth, right? So for the first source is, see here in morphology as well as anatomy, whenever we consider in case of animals, different groups of animals, right? So whenever we consider different groups of animals, so different sources will get. So first one is homologous as well as analogous organs. Homologous and analogous organs. These are the major source. So first of all we will go through what are these homologous and analogous organs. Right? So what are these homologous organs? These are the organs which are having similar or same structure and origin, but they are performing different functions. Different functions. Such kind of organs are said to be as what? Homologous organs. Afterwards I shall go through these analogous organs, right? So organs which are having same structure, right? Similar in their structure and their origin, but they are performing different functions. So such kind of organs are said to be as what? Homologous organs. Or else you may give another definition for this one. These are the organs which have similar structure but functionally different, right? Such kind of organs are called homologous organs, right? So this is the definition for homologous organs. Then we'll have to prove this definition now. So what kind of example we will have to take? See here, in different groups of organisms, like whenever you consider the four-limb present in different groups of organisms, like four-limb of bat, four-limb of cheetah, right? Four-limb of human, right? Four-limb of whale. Whenever you consider all these different groups, distantly related groups of the animals, right? These have four limbs. What do they have? Four limbs they have, right? And these four limbs, even though these are all different grouped animals, so they are similar in their structure. I mean, four limbs are similar in their structure, but they are performing different functions. And such kind of organs are said to be as what? So they are said to be as homologous organs. Suppose, whenever you consider four-limb of bat, cheetah, human as well as whale, that moment the upper arm is supported by one bone called as humerus. See here, this is my four-limb, right? In this four-limb, the upper arm is supported by what? So it is supported by one of the bones called as humerus. And later, so here in this part of the forelimb, so radius, ulna, all the two bones are present over here, and here carpals are there, metacarpals are there, phalanges are there. So like this, all these serially arranged, right? So bones are usually seen in case of forelimb of not only the human being but also this cheetah, bat as well as whale. In these organisms also, the bones serially arranged as if the human being, right? So what these organs are doing in different groups of organisms, you may ask this question, means their function makes the difference now. See here, forelimb of bat, it is a patagium that helps in flying purpose, right? And forelimb of cheetah that helps in running purpose. Forelimb of human being for gripping purpose. And forelimb of whale that helps in swimming purpose. See, these are functionally different, but structurally they are similar. Such kind of organs are said to be as what? Homologous organs. Let us list out all the human bones present in forelimbs of all these organisms, right? So first one is humerus, second one is radius and ulna, and third one is carpus, and fourth one is metacarpus, and fifth one is phalanges. So like this, all these are the bones. Take down all these one. First one is humerus, second set is radius ulna, third one is carpus, metacarpus, phalanges. Like this they are arranged serially. Similarly, in all these distantly related animals, what is this said as homologous organs? What are these organs known as? Homologous organs. And many more examples we can give over here, right? So let us see those examples also now. Next examples are for homologous organs. Next examples are heart, brain, blood vessels, and excretory organs, okay, etc., present in different vertebrates. See, in different vertebrates, heart is present, brain is present, muscles are present, right? So even vessels are present. All these are present in different groups of organisms, but they are structurally almost similar, but functionally they are different, right? So such kind of organs we can say them as what? Homologous organs. Along with this one, the best example for next example is thorns of bougainvillea and tendril of cucurbita, right? So both are looking to be as different in their structure, right? But origin is similar. That is, they arise from the axil of leaves, right? Hence, these are said to be as what? Homologous organs. This is also one of the unique example over here, right? For homologous organs, right? So this is one source for evolution which has taken place. Why? Because these are all showing divergent evolution. What do they show? Homologous organs show homologous organs show divergent evolution. They are showing divergent evolution. Means the structures which are formed in different groups of organisms, right? They are formed from the same ancestor. They are all formed from the same ancestor. Means human being, bats, whales, as well as cheetah. All these are distantly related animals, but they are all formed from the single ancestor that is showing. Why? Because structurally many organs are similar, but functionally they are different, right? Such kind of organisms, so which have such kind of organs called as homologous organs, right? So this is one thing. Why these are all structurally different? So why they are structurally, externally their structure looking to be as different. Patagium is looking different, hand of the human being is different, so cheetah, so forelimb is different. So why these are all different in their structure and performing so different functions, as you know, right? It is due to adaptation. Say for example, forelimb of whale is present over there. It is also supported by the same type of so bones, but it is meant especially for swimming purpose, right? So this way, so similar structures are formed from the single ancestor, right? And it is called as what? It is said as divergent evolution. What it is said as? Divergent evolution. So regarding this divergent evolution, later I am going to talk in one particular topic itself, right? So that is adaptive radiation, what we are discussing later, right? So this is homologous organs, right? What about the next one? What is the next one? Analogous organs. What these are? Analogous organs. These are nothing but dead opposite to these homologous organs. Means these are the organs which are structurally different, but functionally they are analogous organs. Analogous organs. Definition for these analogous organs. What are analogous organs? These are the organs, which are structurally different and functionally similar. Such kind of organs are called as analogous organs. Many number of examples we can give for these analogous organs. What are the examples for these ones? Eyes of octopus and human being. Eyes of the octopus as well as human being are structurally different, but functionally they are similar. Such kind of organs are said to be as what? Analogous organs. What they are said to be as? Analogous organs. One. And second one is just potato and sweet potato. Right? Potato as well as sweet potato. Potato is nothing but it is a modified stem. Sweet potato is root. This is stem, this is root. Structurally they are different, but they are doing the same job. What is the function of these two? Storage of food material. Right? So potato as well as the sweet potato is one. And third one is ginger. Right? Ginger is there and carrot is there. Carrot is there. Ginger is nothing but it is the stem, but carrot is root. But both are meant especially for storage of food. So these are also said to be as what? Analogous organs. Flippers of, fourth one, flippers of penguin, right? Flippers of penguin is also there, as well as so dolphins are also there. Flippers of penguin as well as dolphin, whenever you observe, so both are structurally different but doing the same job, right? So that is also best example that we can give for what? Analogous organs over here. All these are the examples for analogous organs now. Apart from all these examples, one more example I must give over here. That is nothing but, so I shall write here myself, here, fifth one, you write there. So that is nothing but wings of insects and wings of birds. So these are structurally, they are similar. Structurally, they are different, but functionally they are similar. Structurally, they are different. How do you say they are structurally different? Both are looking to be as wings only. You may ask the question. But wings of the insects are nothing but the extension of the skin or integument, we say. Right? So it is an extension of the skin or integument, and wings of the birds are nothing but they are modified forelimbs, right? So this is how we can give many examples for analogous organs also. One more we can give over here. So from distantly related animals, right, are functioning what? Flight is their function. Right, see here some of the insects can fly in the air. Right, some of the mammals can fly in the air. Even some of the amphibians can fly in the air. That is the best example is flying frogs. Right, some of the reptiles are also eligible to fly. Dinosaurs, some of the dinosaurs, they can fly. In the movie you might have seen it, right? So these are all distantly related organisms but performing the same function over here, right? So but these do not give what? So evidence for the organic evolution over here, right? So like this. So these are homologous organs as well as analogous organs are the best examples for what? So they are the best examples for the main sources for evolution which has taken place on this earth itself. I hope you have understood analogous as well as homologous organs very clearly. So next source is vestigial organs. Vestigial organs are also coming under the same heading, that is morphological and anatomical what? So sources itself, right? So let us see what are vestigial organs now. Yes, vestigial organs. What are these vestigial organs? These are nothing but, these are the organs which are underdeveloped and are non-functional in some groups of organisms, but the same organs are well developed and functional in some other group of organisms. and such kind of organs are said to be as what? They are said as vestigial organs. Write down the definition for this one. What is the definition? These are the organs which are underdeveloped and non-functional in some organisms, but the same organs are well developed and functional in some other organisms. They are called as vestigial organs. What they are called as? Vestigial organs. Example for this one. Many examples we can quote over here. So many number of vestigial organs are there in human body, right? So all those are, since they are present in hundreds of vestigial organs are there in our body or in a human body, hence human being is said to be as a monument of vestigial organs. What he is said to be as? Described as a monument of vestigial organs is said to be as. Human being is said to be as. Many examples we can quote over here, that is caudal tail, right? Caudal tail is underdeveloped and non-functional in case of human being, but it is well developed in some other mammals itself, right? So that is caudal tail is the best example. And nictitating membrane, right? So is well developed membrane present in amphibians, reptiles, but this nictitating membrane is in form of plica semilunaris. Plica semilunaris is a pinkish colored mass of the skin present at the corner of the eye in case of human being. It is not well developed, it is underdeveloped and non-functional, reduced in case of human being, but it is well developed and functional in case of amphibians, right? Reptiles, etc. Right? This nictitating membrane is closing the eye and opening the eye, right? So as to protect the eye, right? So this is one of the what? Vestigial organ. Wisdom tooth is there in case of human being. They are not well developed. They are non-functional. They do not help in grinding the food. They are the last tooth, right? Wisdom tooth they are said as. Or wisdom teeth, you may say, right? So they are the vestigial organs in case of human being, but they are well developed in carnivorous animals for grinding the food or the meat, right? And coccyx, sorry, already it has been finished. Coccyx is nothing but it is caudal tail. It is what it is? Caudal tail, right? And next one is vermiform appendix. What is the next one? Vermiform appendix is the best example. It is underdeveloped and non-functional in case of human being, but it is well developed in some of the herbivores like rabbits. In rabbits, it is used for digestion of cellulose, but there is no cellulose digestion that takes place in case of human being. That's why vermiform appendix. right, is also one of the what? It is also one of the what? So vestigial organ. Such kind of many number of vestigial organs are there in human body. That's why human being is said as a monument of what? Vestigial organs. Right? So these are also the best sources. What do they say is, so from a common ancestor we have been made. Not only the human being, all the mammals are made from a common ancestor. Right? So it is showing. Right? So that's why evolution has taken place on this earth. Means the process of formation of different groups of organisms from a common ancestor in a long duration of time, slowly and gradually, is called as evolution. Is it clear? So I hope it is very clear to you. So these examples are very clear to you. And apart from this one, next concept is atavism. Atavism is also one of the best source for evolution. Best source for the evidence for evolution itself. What do you mean by atavism? The question arises. Atavism is nothing but, see here in some of the animals, sudden reappearance of our ancestral characters take place. Sudden reappearance of ancestral character means our ancestors are chimpanzees, gorillas, you know it better, right? So those ancestors characters are immediately appeared in case of the human beings sometimes, not always, right? Say for example, tail is present in a small baby. When a baby born, it borns with a small tail itself, right? So what it indicates? Reappearance of our ancestral character. So that is nothing but atavism, what we call it as. Reappearance of hairs on the body. Of course, on the body, very limited number of hairs are there in the human being, right? So, but reappearance of a thick hair on the body suggests that it is the characteristic feature of our ancestors. This is also atavism, one best example over here, right? This becomes the major source for the evolution which has taken place on this earth, right? Write down the definition for atavism also. Atavism. It is a sudden reappearance of ancestral characters which are completely disappeared So which are disappeared, they reappeared, right? So that is called as what? Atavism. The best example for this atavism is hairs on the body, as well as what? One more example for this one is a tail in baby itself is best example for this one, right? The next one is connecting links or missing links. Connecting links. Sometimes they are called as missing links. Why? What is the difference between these two is connecting links till today they are living one. Missing links are they are paleontological fossilized organisms, right? Right? Connecting links, let us go through now. The first one is Euglena. So these are nothing but connecting links are nothing but these are the organisms which are a linkage between two groups of organisms. Euglena is one such kind of animal. It is a link between what? It is a link between plants as well as animals. It's a link between plants as well as animals. Right? So this is said to be as one of the connecting links. So it links plants as well as animals. Why? Because it has chlorophyll pigment is there. It has both animal character is also there. Right? So sometimes it becomes autotroph and sometimes it is heterotroph. So based on this one, this is said to be as one of the connecting links. Right? And second one is Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx is one of the fossil. So it was available for us in form of fossil, and it is the small bird which is of the size of today's crow. So right, it's a small bird of the size of today's crow, right? So this bird has the characteristic feature of both. What? It has the characteristic feature of two groups of animals. Two groups of animals like. First one is, it was resembling bird itself, and even it is a reptile. We can say it is a reptile as well as bird. Why? Because so it has both avian character as well as reptilian characters. So it has beak, of course. Beak is the characteristic feature of bird. But it has what? Jaws. Well developed jaws were present. What do you say for this one? Jaws are the indication of what? Reptiles. And caudal tail was present. It is the characteristic feature of reptile. It has feathers. It is an avian character. So like this, there are many characters which are resembling both reptile as well as birds. It is a link between birds as well as reptile later said to be as. Right? What it suggests is, from these reptiles only birds are formed. Birds are so advanced in nature. Why? Because they have 4-chambered heart, but reptiles have 3-chambered heart. So advancement so that has taken place in the case of birds when compared to reptiles. Right? This is a link. Connecting a link or missing a link, these are said to be as. Right? Archaeopteryx is one best example for that one. Right? And Peripatus. Next example is Peripatus. It is a connecting link between Annelida and Arthropoda. So how do you say this is Annelida is? So there, segmented body it has. It has segmented body, and arthropoda is jointed legs it has. Right? Jointed legs as well as segmented body is the indication of both Annelida as well as arthropoda. So both these characters were present in Peripatus itself. Right? What it indicates? It indicates it is a link between Annelida as well as arthropoda. This is also one of the connecting link. Right? In the same way, Neopalina is another example over here. It is one of the animals which connects two groups of animals like Annelida as well as one more is mollusk. How do you say it is looking to be as Annelida is because segmented body. Segmented body is seen on here, and mollusca, it has what? So mantle is there, right? And foot is there, muscular foot is there, mantle is there. They are the indication of what? Molluscans, right? Hence, neopalina is also one of the best examples for connecting link. It is a connecting link between what? Annelida as well as mollusca. In the same way, the next example itself is prototherians. Prototherians. What are these prototherians, you may say? So these are nothing but duck bird, platypus, and echidna. So are the best example for prototherians. So these are nothing but they are the connecting link between. These are acting as connecting link between what? They are reptiles as well as mammals. Mammals, right? So why they were reptiles? They are egg-laying animals and resembling reptiles sometimes. And they are mammals. Why? Because they nourish their young ones, right? And even so, the hatching of the egg that take place inside the female's body, right? Hence, these are nothing but the linkage between reptiles as well as mammals, right? So these are all examples. What do they say itself is? So the presence of all these examples, all the animals, says that the development of new species has taken place from the pre-existing ones in a long duration of time, slowly and gradually. That is nothing but evolution which has taken place on this earth. All these sources convince us that evolution has taken place on this earth itself, right? So these are the different sources that we come across under one of the branches of biology, that is morphology as well as anatomy, right? So here I am going to conclude the class now. Thank you.